Hi everyone, my name is Myiesha and I'm a Sephora Beauty Director, and this is our latest video on Black owned brands. I love doing these videos because when I was growing up, there weren't a lot of choices to be made, products that were available to me that were made by people that looked like me. I think the more you learn about products and the really great perspective that Black owned brands have, you kind of just, expand your horizons. I have some of my favorite products in front of me right here that I want to share with you. Things that I've used for years, things that are new to me, and they span all worlds. Hair care, skincare, as well as makeup. So let's just jump right in. First brand is Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, and I feel like this doesn't really need an introduction. Like, she has so many products that people are absolutely in love with that they have to have. This is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Powder Foundation. Now this is a light to full coverage, depending on how you apply it, what type of brush you use more pressure for full coverage, maybe a denser brush for full coverage, and maybe just sweep it on or dust it on for light coverage. But it's really nice because it has a blurring effect. It can be matte. If you spray it down with some setting spray, it could be a little bit dewier. It comes in a ton of colors, 50 actually, just like the foundations and the concealers. So the easiest way to find your shade is just like find the different group of your skin tone and then narrow it down to your undertone and you're good to go. So great powder foundation. Another brand most of you know and love, a brand that I've used for many years, is Briogeo. Now this is the big value size of the Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. This is my favorite mask, so I always get the value size. It's very easy to find on Sephora.com. It's just another option with a regular size 8 ounces, 32 ounces, and I love this mask. For me, since I have such dry hair, and it's rather coarse, when I put a deep conditioner on and it sort of weighs my hair down and feels kind of fatty and buttery, then I know it's gonna work beautifully. And what I like too is everybody of different hair types really loves this. It has rosehip seed oil, which is super, I find it softens my hair. I think it's super moisturizing. It also has some algae in it, which acts as an antioxidant, because I sometimes don't think about all the gunk and free radicals and things that are flying around outside that can attach to your hair and kind of like cause problems. But this is just, it's so good. Super moisturizing, but still works on all hair types. I just really love it. I feel like when I was starting to wear my hair curly and it was dry and I didn't quite know what to use, this definitely saved my hair. I feel like it keeps my hair moisturized to the point where it doesn't break off at the ends anymore, which is a problem I always had growing up. So I definitely love this. And of course, value size. You gotta go with the value size. The pump is incredible and I just refill it whenever I get a new one. Next brand is skincare. This is Shani Darden's Retinol Reform. Her entire line I think is worth checking out. I love the cleansing serum. I love the eye cream. I pretty much love everything just because it works so well. I love Shani. I met Shani in February of 2020 and my skin was just like going through it. I don't really exactly know what was going on. I was breaking out so much. I had a lot of texture. My eczema was acting up and she's like, okay, I want you to use Retinol Reform and I want you to use an oil-free moisturizer. I used her oil-free moisturizer and I just want you to give it a month. I just want you to give it 30 days and see what happens. And it just changed my skin. I'm still always gonna have acne because that's just in my genetics, but I just love the fact that she listened to me, she understood, she didn't judge me because my skin was going crazy. Sometimes I get embarrassed as a beauty director that I have skin issues going on, and it just totally changed my skin. What's great about retinol is it's really great to try when you just don't know what to do. If your skin is sort of doing different things, maybe you're noticing some fine lines, maybe you're breaking out, maybe you have texture, it kind of addresses all those issues. So it's a great thing to try when you just don't know what to do. And I was kind of lost in February, kind of trying to figure out what was going on. And all throughout quarantining, not being able to get to my esthetician, this helped me out so much. So I always appreciate that. I do really love to, when we do stories on our founders, I always like to get to know our founders if I don't know them personally. Shani did a really great video about growing up and, not feeling like she belonged and kind of feeling like her skin issues were making her an outsider, and I totally relate to that. I always say, like, Sephora Social, when we do like our little stories on founders, I always feel more connected to the product. So I encourage you to kind of look through our feed and kind of get a feel for our founders. Some of them are super well known, some of them are a little bit more behind the scenes, but I just absolutely adore these products and I adore the founder, so it makes them more exciting to use. My next product, again, is like something that doesn't really need an introduction. Pat McGrath Labs is one of my favorite things. In fact, if I'm having a bad day, I go and order myself a Pat McGrath palette. Like there's always one that's on the horizon that I want, and I go and order myself one and I feel good afterwards. So this is the Divine Rose Luxe Quad Eternal Eden. I have it on my eyes right now. It's this beautiful rose and kind of mauve-y themed palette. I have it on over a bit of like a brown burgundy base, so it's a little bit smokier, but this color right here, Forbidden Fruit, is amazing. What I love about Pat McGrath as an artist is the colors are so multi-dimensional. Like the metallics are super metallic, and the dual chromes are always like, you could see 3 colors, 2 colors, all kinds of colors, and they work so beautifully, whether you're someone who likes something a little bit more subtle and subdued, or you like, you know, crazy, wild, jewel tone smoky eyes like I do. Everything is just gorgeous. I absolutely love Pat McGrath. I think it's incredible, like all the things she's done as a makeup artist. Like this woman has incredible honors. If you've ever looked up her career, she's done some things that I didn't even think makeup artists could do or could achieve. And just looking at someone who, you know, looks like me from my culture, I just think that's absolutely incredible and one of the most inspiring things. So love Pat McGrath, the ultimate in luxury, ultimate in pigment, the ultimate in style, just everything to me. Last up is from Adwoa Beauty. I'm really glad that I discovered this brand last year. I'm so proud that Sephora carries it. It's an incredible line. It's for kinkier hair, but really anyone can use it, especially when you're talking about the deep conditioning treatment. This one right here, it's incredibly hydrating. It has a shea butter base, which just makes it, you know, kind of like that Briogeo, that like fatty feeling that I personally really love on my hair, because I feel like that leaves behind the most hydration. It also has this blend of mints. If you look at the Adwoa products, they're all called Baomint, which is like sort of like key phrase to know that it has baobab oil and mint, and it has wintergreen, peppermint, and spearmint. So when you put this on, it stimulates your scalp and it's moisturizing, and your whole bathroom smells good. It's just a really, really great experience. I would say check out the entire line. Again, like I love these products. Julian, the founder, is incredible. She's super inspiring. She gives great business advice, and she's just always so warm and friendly when I talk to her. And any question I have about her product, any ingredient question, she always answers it. I just absolutely love it, and I love seeing someone who's so well versed in the business world as well as the beauty world. It's just very inspiring to see, and she's an awesome person. If you're watching this, Julian, I absolutely adore you, and your product has definitely made my hair way more hydrated than it was before. So yes, there you go. Those are some of my favorite brands and my favorite products. I think they're absolute must tries, and the more you learn about the brand and their perspective, you just absolutely fall in love. And you want to make sure you subscribe, because we have some really exciting things. Like it's hard for me to keep a secret, but we have some exciting things, just trust me, coming this year. You want to subscribe so you're the first one to know about it. Maybe in the comment section, go ahead and leave your favorite Black owned brand, something you'd like to see us carry, something we already carry, something you always stock up on, something that you're in love with. That would be really fun. I'm always shopping for new stuff, and we'll see you next time. Bye.